Good morning, Aquarius. This message is for you. I'm sorry that it took so long, but you know these messages always come in divine timing. I hope this message finds you well. Of course, keep in mind that not every single message that comes through is going to resonate with you, so please use your discernment and know which messages are for you to take and which ones are for you to leave for someone else. All right, Aquarius. So in the pre-shuffle, I almost wanted to put the Ace of Swords for your sign because there was something about clarity that was really coming through. In the pre-shuffle, I saw the Ace of Swords, I saw the Seven of Cups. There's definitely something here that's being cleared up for you, or you're clearing up something or some things for someone else, or the two of you could be clearing things up. I also saw the Fool, which in the deck I was shuffling is called the Dreamer. And for whatever reason, we always think of the Fool as someone who's starting a brand new journey, who's, got no baggage from the past. They have hope and faith that everything's going to go, in their favor. But I just kept getting this energy of I'm finally free. And I just imagined someone packing their things and leaving. But also this could be for someone who's just wanting to start a new life somewhere new. And so there's a purge that's happening. There's the releasing of things that no longer serve you. Of course, when we pack, looking in a rush, and you have to take everything with you and toss what you don't need later. But a lot of the time, when we're packing, we toss things that we don't need so that we're not carrying baggage from the past, garbage, gunk and junk that we don't need into our new situation, into our new home, right? So there's something about that. There's cleansing, there's clarity, and there's freeing yourself anything that no longer serves you. So this is beautiful energy. You're in a relationship, and this is between the two of you, or if this is someone who's getting themselves free from something that wasn't serving them. If it's really choppy, I apologize. My tablet is actually charging while I do this reading. All right, you guys, so let's get started. Ooh, hold on, I almost jumped the gun. I want to do this the same style as I've been doing all the other readings. So let's get you guys a Soul's Journey card. And then we're going to close your reading with advice from the Angel Oracle cards and also another Angel Tarot card by Riley Valentine. There's a difference between Oracle and Tarot. And then we'll also pull an angel answer for you where you ask your angels a question and then we see what card you get as an answer, all right? All right, Aquarius, what messages do we have coming through for you guys today? Grief. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. That's that energy of needing to say goodbye to something or someone. All right, we're just going to put this here for now. We know that this is your reading. All right, so grief. Figured I wouldn't make you guys wait while I look for the page. I understand that something is an opportunity to appreciate it. Nothing is gone forever. The belief that we have lost someone or something is merely an illusion to assist us in learning to appreciate or having had it in the first place. The emotion of grief and the sense of loss are absolutely real, but that is the point. The lesson of loss is not about the actual physical separation, because the parting is temporary and illusory. The point of the lesson is to acknowledge the bonds of love never end and that we have not been abandoned. When you accept in your heart that you will be reunited with everything you have ever loved, it will give you the ability to move beyond your grief and derive something beneficial from the experience. To wallow in grief is to pass up the opportunity that you and your soul family have devised and learn nothing from it. Instead, allow your grief to take you to a place of deeper understanding. I was getting a little choppy there because I was thinking at the same time as I was reading, because there was a certain part there that made a lot of sense for the Four Cups that came out in your pre-shuffle as well. And the Four Cups can talk about, rejection, whether you feel like you have to reject an offer, whether that's a physical job, or reject someone's offer, or your offer is being rejected. But it's also an opportunity that's coming in, feel like you cannot take. And so the Four Cups also talks about being careful that you don't miss an opportunity, right? So there was something about that came through while you're grieving. Okay, sorry, hold on, guys. This is so choppy because the wire keeps coming in and out. All right, I hope I don't have to redo this. Hold on, guys. Sorry. Okay, guys. I hope that's better. I had to change the base of charger. I hope that's better. All right, so let's officially get into your reading. See, some of you are moving forward, moving in a new direction. Some of you are becoming single. Or if you're already single, you're stepping into that independence, right? That's why I got that energy of moving. All right, so let's see here. Okay, see, there's that brand new beginning, but it's coming up as a struggle. So there's a brand new adventure, brand new beginning. Yeah, it's a struggle because some of you haven't made the move yet. Some of you have. We saw with the Chariot, moving forward, free as a bird, feeling completely happy and independent, focusing on yourself, your money, your business, your entrepreneurship. But then you have some people here who are still with the globe here and the RV, thinking about where they want to go, thinking about moving or traveling to a new location, but haven't really made that leap yet. It's like you're dreaming about it or thinking about it before you do it. So I feel like I'm speaking to those with this particular message who haven't yet made that move, and they're kind of at that Two of Wands. That makes a lot of sense. Let's get a couple more cards out. The Knight of Cups. All right. Moving towards something that makes you feel very emotionally fulfilled, very happy. Speaking of very happy and emotionally fulfilled, the Ace of Cups. This works for everybody. The Ace of Cups, that's that healing heart energy, forgiveness, second chances. I'm seeing with the Judgment card. So there's a lot of mixed messages. This is definitely for a mixed group. So some people here, there's a new beginning coming in, but it hasn't happened as yet. Someone's needing to make this decision. Someone may need to move towards you. That might be the thing that's taking them so long, whether it's because of financial matters holding them back, or it's just needing to make that clear, concise decision and then just go with it. And for some of you, moving forward within a relationship that you're already in, or starting fresh in a new one, is an opportunity for you to have here. And it just might be a decision that you need to make, or maybe a level of healing that needs to happen before you can actually have this new beginning. Because with the Two of Wands that we saw, there's something that needs to be left in the past. Something, someone, a place, person, thing. Could be a way of thinking. Could be what you need to heal that still has not been released. Therefore, you're kind of standing in the doorway. But wow, behind the Judgment, we have the Tower. So there's definitely something that has ended here. I keep getting moving. So for some of you, yes, you're moving. And it's creating a bit of a tower. It's making you have to say goodbye to certain people, places, and things, right? But then there's a chance for you to start new. It's like a resurrection here. Definitely a relationship for you guys coming back around, a second chance. Yeah, so let's just see here. I don't want to get too deep into the what ifs. So let's talk about why this Page of Wands is a little bit of a struggle to have happen at this time. What's stopping this new beginning from happening right now? Again, travel, communication. I did see that giant Ace of Swords in your pre-shuffle, and it spoke to me louder than any other card that came out. There were about 4 or 5 cards that came out in your pre-shuffle. Communication. Some of you could be needing to communicate to your person, or they need to communicate to you what it is that they're wanting. Or the two of you just need to have this very open, honest conversation about how you want to move forward, or that you even want to move forward. Because there's an energy of forgiveness here. And it's almost like one person doesn't know if they're going to be forgiven and able to have a second chance with this person. But it's like they have to kind of swallow their pride. I feel like there's someone here with their tail tucked between their legs, and they know they have to have this conversation of, please forgive me. Can we move forward? The other person might be eager to hear what you have to say, but you guys can't have the conversation until one of you guys breaks the ice. So there's something about communication and, again, travel. Okay, let's get another card to clarify the Page of Wands. Why starting over at this time is a bit of a struggle. Okay, someone could be doing a lot of work, working very hard. Maybe someone's trying to figure out all that they need to know in order to move forward. Maybe someone doesn't have all the information, because the Eight of Wands talks about a lot of hard work, but it also talks about doing the research that's necessary, having all the answers. They could be working on themselves, because we did say, you know, that healing energy of that Two of Wands, something needs to be left behind in order to move forward, and maybe someone is working on leaving that thing behind. I'm going to get one more card. Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Confidence, attractiveness. You could be dealing with the Queen of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. That was confirmation. Someone's definitely dealing with one of those three signs. All right. Yeah, someone needs to move forward, or in order for this whole situation to move forward, there needs to be communication or just some type of forward movement, physical forward movement. Beautiful. And for a lot of you guys, it's just that decision. There's the Ace of Swords in her hand. That sort of discernment, needing to make a clear and concise decision. Yes, thank you. In order to have this new beginning, Ace of Wands, in order to bring balance to this relationship. I also, thank you, Spirit, saw the Ace of Swords, but it had come out in reverse. And this is after I saw the Ace of Swords. Sorry. Whoa. I saw the Eight of Swords in reverse after I saw the Ace of Swords in the pre-shuffle. And as I looked at the Ace of Swords, I thought, okay, communication. But then I thought the Ace of Swords is also used to cut, to sever, to cut out the things that no longer serve, to break the cords and break the chains, right, of all the things that hold you back. And then I saw the Ace of Swords, Eight of Swords, in reverse. And I thought, yes, I almost screamed out loud, like when Bastian screams in the Never-Ending Story. He's like, yes. I thought, yes, someone's definitely cutting themselves loose from something. And it might also be in order, that's probably what's creating a tower, in order to have a new beginning with someone else. A new beginning, meaning the second chance. For some of you guys, this might be someone going back or coming back to you after they've realized that they are not happy where they are. Four of Cups. They're not happy where they are. They need to make a change. And maybe that's them needing to work on it. Work on moving forward. Work on separating themselves from one thing so they can have this new beginning with someone else or in another place. I just saw 1212 on the camera when I said that. That's twin energy. All right, so let's keep clarifying. I'm going to use this deck to clarify. The Knight of Cups. Wow, I just saw the Hierophant and the High Priestess, and there's Justice again. I feel like someone's trying to come out of a marriage also, or a long-term relationship, that they just know they're not happy and they know that it's over. And they might have someone else in mind. Like, this is someone who's not jumping necessarily from one relationship to the next. This is someone who is realizing that they went left when they should have went right. This is like someone who, again, with this Judgment card, is wanting to resurrect something that they had put an end to in the past. That's why the Tower is right behind it. And with this High Priestess, I feel like someone is trying to hide and have this new beginning. Or, you know what I'm saying? It's like they're trying to hide the fact that they're trying to have a new beginning elsewhere. In the meantime, one thing at a time, they're trying to end one thing. But I feel like they have to do it in a way where it's like they know they're not happy. They know this relationship isn't working. That's reason enough to end something. But the fact that they love someone else and they want to go back to someone else is something that they really have to hide. Because if this Queen of Cups, and she came out in the pre-shuffle, and there's you, King of Swords. If this Queen of Cups, who could be very manipulative, I also heard slightly narcissistic, you know, guilt tripping and all this other stuff. Please don't leave me. Let's work this out, knowing full well. And when I say narcissistic, because it's like they know that this isn't working, but they just want to keep a hold on this Aquarian. They won't let go, right? They're very needy, jealous, you know, they know how, they're very, I don't know, man. They know how to use their emotions to make people feel sorry for them. But people don't support you when you move like that. They pity you. And that could be the reason why this person really feels like they have to hide, you know, where they're going once they leave. Because I feel like this Queen of Cups is going to be watching and spying, Ace of Swords, watching, spying, and trying to gain as much information as they can to figure out, well, where's this person going? Because this Aquarian, who I feel like I'm speaking to, who's in this trapped situation, it feels like it has always felt like they've had to be very careful about how they move. They've always had to give ample explanation for the reasons why they want to do anything, because this Queen of Cups is just so emotionally codependent, like always fearing that they're cheating even when they're not. you know, it's just a bad mix. I don't want to spend too much time on this, but she did pop out before. And then you see someone's getting single here, and then there's that Leo energy of the strength card, but it's also becoming single, standing in your strength, building your confidence, because both these cards are about confidence. So this person could have really been trapped by this emotional person here, really being manipulated, being made to feel like they're a bad person if they want to seek happiness outside of this relationship. And to be honest, you need to be happy within yourself before you can offer happiness to someone else. But if someone is stifling you, I'm hearing, from being happy, and this is someone who's like, you know, you try to go out with your guy friends or your girlfriends and they want to come. And if they're not invited, they're like, why? What's happening? Why can't I come? Who else is going to be there? What are you hiding? And it's a constant thing. And it's like it was stifling this person. So for a long time, this person knew they had to leave. They're like, this isn't healthy. This isn't working for me. But this person was so good at guilt tripping them that they just felt like they had to stay out of obligation. They just had to stay. They felt like a bad person if they wanted more outside of this relationship. But what they really want is the strength to go back to somebody who they really want to reunite with. And it definitely could be a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries, as we saw before. All right, so let's get back into the cards. That was one message for someone. All right. Clarifying. You see sneaking, but this tower is going to fall anyway. It's going to fall anyway. It has to. Going to be messy regardless. I know that someone here is trying to make it as least messy as possible, but the thing is, once this tower hits, if the Queen of Cups was an issue before, she's really going to be an issue after that tower hits, right? Because then she's really going to be layering on all the guilt and the sadness and the constant crying and why are you leaving, but we can make this work, and then is it because you don't love me enough, and I've always given you more than you asked me and you never gave me back enough, and they're going to make it hard for you to leave, but you will be free. 8 of Swords in reverse, free from the shackles that bind you, and Ace of freaking Swords, cutting that. Some of you might need to do a serious cord cutting after this relationship is over. Knight of Cups, someone here is working hard on something here, going towards something or someone that's going to make them very happy. I don't see this person going right directly from one to the next. I do see them maybe focusing on their work, you know, building their finances back up, especially if they have to move. They might be needing to do work extra hours right now just to get some extra money so that they can properly move forward, because we saw that already. They want to travel, they want to move forward, okay? But they're needing to put in the work here in order to do so. So someone here definitely might be focusing on the things that need focusing on right now, and that's, again, one thing at a time, priorities. I need to move, I need to pack, I need to go. And I definitely see that right now, especially if they're working more than usual, there's a lot that they're hiding. They could also be hiding a lot of, like, they have nowhere to release these emotions that they have, thinking about the person in their future that they want to go towards, having to hide that emotion, especially if these two cards together are who they're thinking about reuniting with. They have a lot of love for this person and they want a new start in love with this person. They could be messaging right now, this person, but having to keep things on the low. If they're not, then they're keeping quiet and they're keeping these things hidden, but they're definitely thinking about this person when they're working. And their work is the way that they can offload those emotions. Like, they bury themselves in their work, but hide, you know, they're using it to hide everything that's going on in their mind and their heart. But again, with the moon, I just see that the reason why this person's moving is because they want to go towards someone else. Absolutely. It's part of the motivation behind it. I don't want to say it's because again, I need to stress, this person who I'm picking up on is not leaving one thing to jump to the next. But this love that they have, this reuniting that they want, the second chance with someone from their past, is a definite part of the motivation behind why they're leaving finally now. All right, so there's secrets, there's things hidden. We understand that. Let's clarify the Knight of Cups again. There could also be messages. This person could be messaging the person who they care about while they're at work, because there's no other time and place that they can. And then they're probably deleting those messages before they get home. Because the Moon card does talk about things that are hidden, right? Oof. Oh, goodness gracious. We've got the Devil, we've got the Sun, and we've got the Seven of Swords. Listen, I told you, the Seven of Swords. Someone's trying to sneak and hide to avoid a major tower, and I said the tower is going to hit anyway. Maybe part of this tower is something that comes to light that someone tried to keep hidden. Okay? Well, now we're seeing the devil gets a light shone on him. Either however you look at it, okay? Someone here who was sneaking, that's going to be revealed. Someone here who is sneaking, that's going to be revealed. So if these messages, if that's a message that I really picked up on that pertains to your situation, if someone here is messaging someone at work, that might get found out, and it could be very lusty messages as well. So please be careful, you guys, if this hasn't happened to you yet, because this Queen of Cups, listen, all the water signs, whether they're Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio or not, when they come through as the King or Queen of Cups, they're very, very, I just said it, intuitive. Very intuitive. So they're going to pick up on a lot of things. With the Moon card here and the Sun, whatever is hidden comes to light, okay? But also, this is someone who could be getting dreams. I'm going to tell you, I had a dream last night that someone who I used to have a crush on a long time ago was working at a restaurant, and I walked in and I saw them, and I thought, oh, this is interesting. I didn't think I'd see them here. And then someone who they used to date as well walked into the restaurant, and that person thought maybe they could make, please follow, thought maybe they could make the person who works there jealous, because they used to date each other as well. So it was kind of messy. It's like, I was there, I used to have a fling with this person. The ex-girlfriend, she walks in, she used to have a fling with this person. And then everyone in the restaurant finds out that the person working there is actually getting married soon, and they're very happy about it. They're very excited. They had a pep in their step. Now, I personally didn't care because it was just a fling and it was so long ago. So my energy was like, oh, well, that's good to hear. You're moving on. You know, that's great. But it's the person who they actually used to date that they had a really like sticky connection with. She was really upset and she left the restaurant. She tried to hide it at first, but then she couldn't hide it. She just got up really pissed off and she left. So there was something here about someone moving on that gets found out, and they were very happy. And that made a lot of people very upset. So maybe someone here is finding out that someone is moving on. However they find out, it seems to me like they find out. They're very intuitive, and that's confirmation. So please be careful, all right? Ace of Cups. Let's clarify what this is. Sorry, don't mean to laugh. The Queen of Cups flies out over the Six of Swords. So I'm just hearing, so you want to move on, huh? Without me, huh? Please don't try to sneakily move out, like move out in the night. As soon as I saw that Moon card, I thought, I hope someone's not just going to pick up and leave in the middle of the night. Please don't do that. Please don't do that. And then the Two of Wands again, which we saw at the beginning of the spread. Sorry, I can't speak. She flew out over the Six of Swords. I'm going to leave her there, because I feel like this is the person who you're leaving behind. That makes a lot of sense. You're turning your back to her and you're leaving her behind. I say her because it's the Queen of Cups, but there's no gender in tarot. So if you're a female and you know that it's a male that you're leaving, just take it as it resonates. The Two of Wands. So this is someone who is wanting this new beginning with this person that they love. They haven't yet made the step, but they're working very hard behind the scenes to put themselves in a position where they can come towards you. There's the Fool that I saw at the beginning of the reading, the pre-shuffle. So someone here is going to go from sitting there in the doorway to finally taking a leap of faith and just doing it, setting themselves free. Eight of Swords in reverse. Yeah, coming in with communication, not caring what position anyone's in. It's going to create some level of heartbreak. This could also be the Queen of Cups. Could be a wife energy, someone you've known for a long time or have children with. Oh, God, there's so much coming in. Give me a second. There's going to be heartbreak here, and I feel like it might be coming from the person who knows that someone here is leaving. There's going to be some fighting words here, so please be careful. That's a warning. And that could also be because what she's finding out, he or she is finding out, is that there could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or just someone who's very grounded, someone who is wife or husband material, someone that you know you can build with long term. They know, look, there's the Ace of Swords. Look, okay. They know that you want to go toward, look at how the cards came out. They have something to say, because why? They're heartbroken. What do they want to talk about? So you're going towards this Queen of Pentacles, huh? This person from your past, Six of Cups. This soulmate energy, this twin flame. That's who you want to give an offer to. That's who you want to start a new life with. And how does she know that, or he? Because they were spying. Continuing through the deck, Five of Swords, and the Six of Swords, and the Queen of Wands again. And then there's the Tower. Manipulation. Saying whatever they have to do to win, because why? They know you're moving on. And they know that you're moving towards this Queen of Wands. Someone here is definitely going towards someone who's very attractive. And maybe this is someone who the Queen of Cups knew was from your past. And they've kind of always been jealous of this person, because the Queen of Wands, she's surrounded by a lot of jealousy and envy. If she's surrounded by lower vibrational people, they will envy her, because she's attractive, she's a go-getter, she's a master manifester, she's very good at what she does. Everyone loves her, from cats to dogs, all types of animals. She's just a very attractive energy. And when this person finds out, because they've been spying, that you're going towards this person, it's going to cause a major tower. So for some of you, you might sneakily get away and move on and everything will be great. But for a lot of you, just as you're looking to leave and you think you've been slick, this person's going to come in, Queen of Wands, with the manipulation, trying to see if they can get you to stay, because it's a big competition to them. They might not even love you for real, for real. They might also know that this relationship is over, but they'd be damned to see you go towards someone better looking, someone from your past, someone who is younger. It doesn't matter if they're younger or older, but whatever the situation is, they're a very jealous person. They're very unsure of themselves. They're always feelings. So yes, they're going to try to win you over or take you away from this other person. It's like it's really going to crush their ego to see you move forward with that other person. Oh, yeah. Okay, so let's get you some advice. What do you do? By the way, I should have said this in the beginning. You don't have to be an Aquarius for this message to resonate with you. You could have Aquarius in your chart. Your person could have Aquarius in their chart. You could just be in the energy of Aquarius, of the King and Queen of Swords, which is seeing things for what they really are, seeing a person for who they really are, using your sword of discernment, having mental clarity, communicating clearly, and taking your emotions out of the equation so that you're not being confused or your judgment's not being clouded by any type of emotional manipulation, whether that's emotion that keeps you from moving forward, which is like Five of Swords in yourself, manipulating yourself, sabotaging yourself into staying in a situation that no longer serves you, or whether that's someone else trying to manipulate you using your emotions or their emotions. That's not happening. King and Queen of Swords, they know how to step up and do what needs to be done, and they don't care whose feelings get hurt. And especially when you're stepping into this energy, finally, you could be the Aquarius, right? But being King and Queen of Swords every day of the week, but you could be in your tender-hearted self with this person, right? You could have been emotionally pulled by this person to be in your more emotional body. When you decide to cut off those emotions and put yourself first, because I did see the Seven of Wands also in the pre-shuffle. Thank you, Spirit. Every single card that was popping out is coming back to my memory now. Seven of Wands is standing up for what you believe in, what you know is right for you, and fighting off anyone who might try to get in your way so that you can set yourself free from all that no longer serves you. Release the baggage. This person's been weighing you down for far too long. There's going to be a bit of grief, yes, but it says, I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. Okay, but I really feel like this is the person who you want a second chance with. You lost them before. You're grieving over them. You want them back. You appreciate them now more than ever. And you're willing to sacrifice what you have, right? Sacrifice. Turn your back on the thing that no longer serves you. You're willing to sacrifice what you had, which you know wasn't any good for you anyway, or what has eventually proved to be no good for you. Maybe you didn't see it at first. Maybe you thought you were making a better decision back then when you chose this Queen of Cups. But now, moving forward, looking at your future, you're like, I know where I want to be and with whom I want to spend the rest of my life with, and it's definitely not this person. Look, Queen of Pentacles flying out. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. A lot of you guys are going towards Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. And a lot of you guys are just simply going towards someone who is in the energy of the Queen of Pentacles, who's very loving and caring, very nurturing, very reliable, dependable. Everything they touch turns to gold. You can build with them. They have patience. They take their time. They don't rush anything. They're not impulsive. You can build an entire home, an entire family with this person. There's a lot of, it's fertile soil, I'm hearing, okay? Thoughtful, creative, warm, and sensible. Make time for those around you. Take a sensible approach and deal with challenges in a kind and understanding manner. And that's also telling you to please try and be a little sensitive to this, because you don't want to create, yes, the tower is going to fall, but how messy is it going to be, right? Try to just try to be understanding on your way out, because this person seems to be very, very sensitive. And as I say, on your way out, we have release. This is the Death card, card number 13, card of Scorpio, all about sex, death, and transformation. Archangel Azrael at this time guiding you, and it says the end of a phase or situation, spiritual transformation, and time to move on. And that came with the Two of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So for some of you who this beginning is difficult to have because you haven't yet made the decision of should I or shouldn't I go, Spirit is urging you and sending you signs that I'm pretty sure is speaking very loudly to you. It says being unable or unwilling to make a decision, a stalemate, and pretending there's no problem. Some of you guys are still in denial that this situation is no good for you. You're still in denial. And right behind that is the dreamer. Taking a leap of faith, the Fool. Some of you need, look, some of you are in the doorway, right about to make that leap of faith. And some of you are at the crossroads, also right about to take that leap of faith. So that's beautiful. Let's, hold on. I want to pull a card for this person, for those of you who are going towards someone. Some of you are just getting out and healing, because after that I saw the Four of Swords. Right behind that was the Four of Swords, right? Which is all about healing. Time to take a rest or a vacation. Allow more time before making a decision, and meditation may provide answers. And then there's the Sun. Happy outcome, brilliant new ideas that lead to success. Have confidence in yourself. So all these messages make perfect sense for some of you who are just needing to get up and get out of those situations. For some of you, this Queen of Cups could be a boss. It could be anyone or anything. It is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all, which is love. It is safe for you to love. Beautiful. Let's get one more. And while I'm doing this, you guys ask your angels a question, and we're going to see what the Angel Answers card has to say. I also offer personal readings, you guys. Everything is linked below if you want to follow me on TikTok, where I go live and pull quick reads for those in the comment section. You guys can do that as well. Everything will be down below. Children. It's funny because when I said fertile soil, I was like, ooh, and then codependence behind that. So some of you might have children involved, and that could be also the reason why it's so hard for you to leave. I have children, so that's never it's always a touchy subject. Children, your love life is being affected by children, and codependency addictions are affecting your romantic life. Take that as it resonates. I also feel like this codependency is definitely this Queen of Cups. Some of you, this Queen of Cups could have a drinking problem or something like that, or they're just simply codependent on you. And that's the reason why they've always been very good at guilt-tripping you to stay. They could also be very childish. But also with the Six of Cups, I'm getting this message that some of you are going to someone from your past to resurrect this. You could have known each other since childhood, or you guys could just have that soulmate energy, twin flame energy, where you come together and you can feel just like children. No judgment. Be yourself. Be free. All right. So here's the answer to your question, okay? It says ask your angels. All right, so let's read from the book. And it also says look for a sign. Thank you. That's more of a message, Spirit. All right, but stick around because this is a beautiful message, all right? All right. Your angels are always with you. However, you must ask for their assistance in order for them to provide you with the help you're seeking, because heaven respects your free will choices. State your questions to your angels clearly. You can do so either out loud or silently in your own mind. Your angels will instantly help you according to divine will. Your angels may also have a special message for you about the situation you're asking about. Sit quietly in a peaceful place, indoors or in nature, and ask for advice and guidance. Notice what messages come to you. It's possible the answers will come to you through your feelings, hearing, or sight. Or perhaps you will just know the answer. You can also ask the angels for signs during the day to guide you onto the right path. All right, Aquarius and cross watchers, whoever this resonated with, I thank you guys for popping in. I will be posting more often. And of course, stay in Emperor and Empress mode, right? Duh.